Marli Salmon. What a gem of a footballer we have here. And do you know, when these players come in pairs, we had it with like Saka and Smith Rowe. We had it with Bonaire and Lewis Skelly. And now we're having it with Dalman and Salmon. When that happens, there's, I don't like to use the word alpha, but it's like a term that's used in boxing, isn't it? There's like a lead, there's like a front man, right? And I think in the past it's been sort of Saka, Bonaire, and Dalman. They're probably the three we've talked about most. Why? Because they're attackers, maybe. That might be why. And I think attackers are going to have like more impressive comp highlights, so that's going to do the rounds. But you've got these other players that you look at and you're like, no, they're quietly brilliant. And even if they do come a touch later, or their highlightable moments come a bit later, you do still stop and take notice because their talent's undeniable. With Smith Rowe eventually broke into the team. Now, it went in a different direction for him. Miles Lewis-Skelly, again, eventually eclipsed what Bonaire was doing, starting at the Bernabeu and doing all that, starting in Champions League finals. And then you've now got Marli Salmon. Now, I'm not saying Salmon's ahead of Dalman or this, that, or the other. I'm not trying to create that competition. What I'm trying to say is, it is interesting how one is talked about loads, but we shouldn't not talk about Marli Salmon. He is an extraordinary footballer at the age of 16. What can't he do? He's phenomenal in possession. He's a really brave slide tackler. He's aggressive in the tackle in general. He's got really good recovery pace. He's good in the air. I mean, I've seen him be good in the air, unless I'm mistaken. That doesn't seem like a weakness even at the age of 16. He seems tactically very smart, knows when to press up the field, knows when to cover because the other centre-back has gone across. I just think we've got an extraordinary talent here. And what I'm trying to say isn't, no, put Salmon ahead of Dalman. That'd be ridiculous. We're talking about kids here. You know, what I'm saying is rate, respect, and appreciate all of them. Because Dalman gets a lot of plaudits, and deservedly so. What a disgustingly talented player. Seriously. But I don't know if we should be talking about Salmon any differently. Because whenever I watch this guy, I think, oh my word. I put a tweet out. And obviously it's all a bit of fun. It's all in jest. But I think I said, we've signed a better corner taker than Rice and spawned the second coming of Saliba, or whatever I said. You know, with Torres's deliveries and what we've seen from Marli Salmon, the way he plays, the personality he shows in possession, there are a lot of similarities between the traits that we find so irreplaceable in Declan Rice and William Saliba. Bodes well for our future is all I'm saying. Shout out to Marli Salmon. What an amazing performance.